Alex, could you please call the roll?
Alder Capula,
Here.
Alder Wood,
Here.
Mayor Moore.
Here. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes from January 5?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any changes, corrections, additions to the minutes?
No.
Nope.
Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Minutes are approved. There are no appearances this evening. There is no unfinished business. Under new business, 6A, consideration of resolution 26-1-2858, approving an employment agreement for the position of city clerk. Do you have?
Just have, I guess, just a, because the agreement, the employment agreement is included in your packet. Just a little bit of background, the individual you're asking for approval for is Ms. Christina Call. She's currently the clerk and deputy treasurer for the village of Shorewood Hills. She unfortunately is actually clerking their meeting tonight, that's why she is not with us, otherwise she would be here. Just a little bit of background from, she was just recently promoted to clerk deputy treasurer this past fall in Shorewood. So she's certainly very, very excellent skill set with elections, official records, attendance of meetings, working with the village assessor, all of the kind of requirements we certainly see with this position. Staff team of myself, Leah, and Mark for the interview team. We interviewed 6 candidates. We're very fortunate that really all 6 were very good quality candidates we felt actually could have done the job. So it actually took quite a bit of debate and review and discussion for us on after our last interview to come up with a recommendation. But Ms. Call seemed to kind of check all of the boxes in terms of not only her skill set, but also a fit with the staff team. We felt she would be really a great asset. I believe the mayor was able to meet with her.
Yes, I had coffee with her yesterday.
So just to kind of make sure she had an introduction. This was obviously kind of a rushed job, knowing we had the election coming up,
Right.
to try to get somebody in place. Certainly, so we were very fortunate that all of our candidates were able to do so. But Christina has also had considerable experience as a deputy clerk and treasurer since 2022 in Shorewood Hills, and then prior to that, also in the village of Mount Horeb since July of 2012. She was a deputy clerk. So she has considerable deputy clerk experience prior to becoming a full clerk here very recently. In addition, Mr. Brian Rooney, the administrator in Shorewood Hills, did call me. I was dreading taking that call, but he actually said, he goes, Chris told us she was applying for this position, and he actually was very supportive and encouraging. Said she's a good hire. And in addition, our city attorney, Mr. Cole, has also worked with her, as he's the city attorney there, and also spoke very highly of her. So we were very excited to have her as an accepted candidate, and would certainly be available to try to answer any questions regarding her or the employment agreement.
Any questions? Yes, Doug?
It's interesting that seems like we got a very good pool of candidates, and I was wondering if you might speculate as to why we got better candidates this time than previously.
I would certainly, and Leah can correct me, but we believe that was the salary range posting that actually generated the quality of candidates that we had. Is probably the primary reason. But there's also been some, I think, just in terms of the increased pressure with elections and other things going on, the responsibilities currently going on kind of out there in the world right now is certainly causing some turmoil and some turnover in that position. I think industry, public sector wide, I think. So there's certainly a lot of candidates, I think, out there right now. But we do believe that the salary range was probably one of the primary reasons for the quality of candidate pool we had.
Good to know. I mean, it makes sense, but, we wouldn't have been able to do that without the referendum.
And without the compensation study, absolutely, all
Comp
that,
study.
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, and I believe that's been the case, actually, Doug, just as a follow-up to that. That's certainly been the case as it relates to our 2 new police hires. Our full-time hire more recently, we had 35 candidates. We've never had that kind of, and many had experience. So,
Yeah, good. Yep. It's kind of obvious, but
yeah.
I did have one. Is there anything unusual, any changes to the standard employment contract?
No, there's not.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'll move approval.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
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 It is approved. Move to 6B, acceptance of general fund accounts payable checks dated January 1 through 15, 2026.
We have
I
Mark
believe
joining
I
us
have Mark
virtually.
on
Yep.
on the line. Mark?
You guys hear me?
Oh,
Sure
yeah.
can.
Loud and clear.
All right.
Very loud.
All right. It's not a lot of activity. A lot of this stuff, beginning of the year, is a lot of times we'll pay contracts up front for annual contracts. So in some places, people are ordering at the end of the year. It's a lot of 2025 expenses. For example, page 11, Civic Plus, that's our annual contract for the archive social media contract. On the next page, page 12, General Communication, again, it's our service maintenance contract. There's a lot of that in this, page 13 too, Madison Met Sewage District. It's our hard watershed adaptation. Annual fee, this is 2 installments, the first installment of that. Page 17, accurate appraisal. This is the final, this is for 2025, it's the final bill. This relates to the, they charge us so much per walk-in, walkthrough. So this is majority of this is related to the walkthroughs that they did in 2025. Page 21, Ingram Library Services, again, like I talked about, these are all books bought at the end of the year. A lot of times there's a lot of savings at the end of the year. So a lot of times I'll save some of their budgets up to get some better savings and get more product for that cost. I don't really have anything else to add to this.
Any
Any
questions?
questions?
Questions for Mark?
One, on page 10, Briatani Biagio it's a fee for $4,142. What is that?
So that's somebody who paid their summer camp up front.
Oh.
One annual payments. They decided they'd rather do it over a monthly installment, so we just reimburse her and it's set up as a monthly installment.
Got it.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Do I have a motion to approve the checks?
Move to accept the bills.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Checks are approved. I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Thanks, Mark.